All right. And hello, everyone watching out in the screens, out in the world. Today we are going to play some Colorless Historic. I was actually looking forward to playing that for quite a while. I haven't played it in quite a while as well. Don't forget to pick up your gems today. Well, I guess by the time you watch this, it's too late already, so too bad if you haven't. Congratulations if you did. Good old Ugin colorless ramp. Pretty straightforward, the deck, to be honest. We got the Mystic Forge, which basically lets us cast artifact spells from the top of our deck. And basically, if we get this one down, then it's just playing cards from the top of our deck until we got Ugin, the 6-mana Ugin. We have 3 of the 8-mana Ugins. Ulamog, of course, because why not? Metalwork Colossus here. Because it's fun, it costs less, we're gonna have a lot of artifacts on the field, and it's just a really thick boy that against some creature-based decks, they just basically can't kill it. For some Scry, Mazemind Tome, Mindstone, some Ramp, Hedron Archives, as well card draws, some Forsaken Monuments, Stonecoil Serpents as well. Against multicolored, you play against so many multicolored decks, so it's fun with Ugin, who makes your artifacts cost less, 2 less. I mean, you're gonna see it. Basically, it's pretty straightforward. Lots of funny artifact lands. Basically, some for card draw, some for what did I change? Discard changes. I didn't change anything. Please leave me in peace. So we'll just go right ahead and pick the Ugin, and let's see. It's a very fun deck. Downside of the deck is, I would say, that it's not really very interactive, to be honest. You don't like really kill enemies units, you don't really counter enemy spells. It's basically, if you're fast enough, you pull off your combo, and the enemy basically just watches you destroy them, and is basically just a bystander watching your game. We're just gonna keep the hand like this. I haven't played in a while, so it could be that I may be losing one or another round here. But let's have a look. Let's start with the fair. Okay, that's gonna be some kind of sacrifice deck. Doesn't really affect us. The Mazemind Tome particularly good with the Mystic Forge to scry cards from the top which aren't artifacts, which then in turn we wouldn't be able to play. Now it's basically just the race of who's going to get their combination first. We're gonna pass here. Good that the enemy didn't really attack here. Didn't really cause us any damage. Binding of the Old Gods, that's fair enough. We prefer that they put it on the Mazemind Tome now. We could have used the Scry before, but it's not really relevant now. Sure. Let's see how quick they can kill us. We can use the Scry, definitely. Don't need more lands at the moment, so we're gonna play an Archive. And then we're going to play another Archive, and then we're gonna play the Forge, and then we're just gonna basically smack down cards from our deck until they concede. Especially once Ugin is on the field, it's going to be very fun. Let's see what the enemy does here. They play Blood Artist. I don't know if we're already dead next turn. Could be. could be. I mean, we can kill the Blood Artists. We can basically force them to sacrifice all their stuff. The question is, am I dead? I can play the... Maybe I should have played the Blast Zone earlier. That probably would have been the smarter choice here. Not having played the Blast Zone is coming back now to hurt me. With 1 mana, that's not really enough. That's not really anything it's gonna kill here. I guess I'm gonna play the Ugin. I'm going to kill the Blood Artist. That is definitely not too bad at all. Theoretically speaking, we're still on 1 life. We're gonna play the Mystic Forge here to see if we can have anything. Oh yeah, of course, that is exactly what we were looking for. We will play it for 2, which is basically going to be for free. And, well, it doesn't really make a difference, unfortunately. Let's pass. I don't know, can the enemy... They have 8 damage on the board, so we would technically survive with 1. Llanowar Elves is definitely not going to change that. Enemy should have scryed before drawing a card here. That is too late now. I think now we got them. Well, they draw a card. Let's see if that is another card, the Citadelle. That is, of course, about the worst that could have happened. Well, okay, if it's Hearthstone time, then of course it's Hearthstone time. Nothing you can do about that. Of course, that is pretty boring. Yes, we can just concede here. Great game, having the first full Hearthstone experience. Literally being top decked 5 cards. If the enemy just would have hit maybe 2 or 3 lands in a row, that's it, or not their Bolas Citadelle. But well, we were about to take off anyway, so no salt here. Let's see. Let's see. Opponent goes first. Yeah, we could have used some Radiant Fountains. Definitely my mistake in the previous game, not having played the Blast Zone on 2 mana. That certainly would have helped surviving there. So not only a Hearthstone experience from the enemy, but as well just my absolute fail game. Let's ramp. Now let's see, we could play the Mystic Forge next turn directly. Which honestly, it feels like this is the play to do. We can draw 1 Ulamog, that's super fine. Enemy continues to ramp, that's totally fine for us. Now. First of all, we will play this. Now we can play the Mazemind Tome. We can scry cards away from the top that we don't want. Another Ulamog, we don't really want that either. But, well, first of all, we can play out our hand here. Now we can still exile cards with the Mystic Forge. Not necessary right now, we are still going to draw this one. Having it on the hand certainly is going to be a funny alternative. See what the enemy does here. Primal command for a creature card, okay. So I'm curious what kind of creature it is going to be. Jingataxis, that's super fine. Yeah, we can draw this Ulamog. Ugin or Ugin, of course, a very, very good choice here. So first of all, 10 upstairs. We will play our own Ugin, which will discount. Okay, of course, this is a card we would like to draw next turn to basically have infinite mana, and then we can pump out the Ulamogs. Let's see what they do here. Okay, return target artifact. So of course they could return some artifact back to our hand. Let's see what the enemy would like to do here. Primal command on top of its honest library. And they're going to search for another creature card. That's very okay with us. And they give up. Yeah, maybe they had it coming here. Maybe they were just playing a deck which was a gazillion times slower even than our deck. So not really clear what the enemy was going for there, but sure. Obviously, artifacts was a little bit too depressive for them. I've tried this version with a with mixing in a little bit of white once in a while to have some creature removal, mass removal. So I would actually play the one that lets you take out a land card from your deck. And so let's see. Now we can put out the Stonecoil Serpent, which will be immune against the enemy's I don't know how's it called, this lightning bolt that gives life and deals 3 damage. Lightning Helix. Enemy passes the turn here. Here in this case we will play the Blast Zone. Yeah, we will pay the 1 mana here. We will not let the enemy draw cards. Why should we? Let's see how fast they can pile up the pressure. In these matchups, usually the most and only reasonable thing that we can do is get the 9 mana Ugin. And once we have that one, we will basically exile anything that they have. Okay, we're gonna pass the turn. Generates Enforcer. Legendary humans have Indestructible. That's all still manageable. Of course, this Adeline is hurting. Why did it unblock there? I would never understand why it would unblock there, but sure. My turn. At least we gain some life. So that's a tricky one. I mean, basically, we definitely want to charge the blast zone and explode it next turn to at least take out the 2-drops, I guess. Is there any 1-drop? No, not really. I mean, it would kill our own Mind Stone as well. We don't really need another Mystic Forge, so I think I'm gonna just scry this one to the bottom. Hedron Archive definitely better here. Let's just hope we survive one more turn. Surviving one more turn would be nice. We can, for example, block the General Enforcer without taking any damage. Okay, some legendary creature. Let's see if we are dead here. Okay. I mean, basically, there isn't really much choice here. How much is this? We can sacrifice it for the Adeline, or we can just block the Flyer or the Enforcer. That's 11. I mean, we don't really have a lot of choice here. I guess we have to block the Adeline. And hopefully have a, yeah. Too bad. Too bad. One can note that in the first 3 games we drawn like 5 Ulamogs or something. So, of course, not saying that there's a problem with the game mechanics here. If we would be playing Hearthstone, of course, that would be the best. There would be understanding. Now with Magic is so weird. I don't know. If I would draw that many of the same card in consecutive games, there it is again. So I don't know. Maybe it's just some kind of particular Ulamog fetish that we are living right now, or yeah. So nothing you can do. Would be nice to have just a balanced hand once in a lifetime, but well, I guess that is asked too much. Okay. Well, that's gonna be great as well. Another full-on aggressive deck. Elves, of course. Basically, we can forget about that. Yeah, they can draw a card. Amazing. Okay, well, at least they seem to be a little bit more of a slower version. So we have a tiny bit of time moving forward here. It is important to have the ramp. Without the ramp, we can basically forget playing this at all. Okay, thanks to God, enemy drew enough cards to keep refilling their hand. That is always very, very good to see. Difficult one. When we play the Archive, the Reservoir, I mean, they can activate it with 5 mana, isn't it? With 6, okay, so they basically need one more for either of these. I guess there isn't really much choice. We play the Archive, we play the Reservoir, and we play the Colossus to at least gain a little bit of life here. Back to 16. Now we have 9 mana, which of course is exactly too little to play Ulamog here. Let's see if we maybe can get him out if we draw an untapped land. Chances are, I predict it's not gonna happen. I predict we will draw another Ulamog, which will render our hand almost completely useless. But that's just my personal opinion, so let's see. Enemy seems to have huge difficulties here identifying the card on top of the deck. Which is fine. I mean, if they pass the turn without attacking, I'm very much alright with that, to be honest. If they don't want to take a card from the top of the deck, I'm very fine with that as well. Maybe like with the last Azorius game that I uploaded, maybe the small indie company has another issue. No, it doesn't seem like they have. So let's see. Collected company. That's great. That's very good. Okay. So let's see if we can take off here or not. 5 mana, so we top a land card, which basically would enable us to play Ulamog. Is the question, do you want this or do we want to try to dig with the Mystic Forge now? It's a 50-50. Problem with the Mystic Forge is we will not have enough mana to play a big Ugin. Problem with the Ulamog is we can remove exactly 2 cards, which probably would be, yeah. I mean, since the enemy has 6 mana, they can activate the Shepherd, they can activate the Elves Chancellor, Clan Caller, so they can activate either of them, and they will become 5/5. So I don't know. I guess we will kind of have to take out this one and this one, I guess. I don't know. Then we have 2 10/10s for blocking. I don't know if that is enough. Probably not. Maybe yes. Probably not. I mean, they play their Shepherd. Yeah. Then they activate it. Exactly. And, yeah. Doesn't seem like we're going to win this one as well. Or will we? Or will we not? No. It is exactly lethal, of course. Perfect gameplay from the enemy here. Playing the cards from the top of their deck until they win. Great! Great. 1 mana less. One other problem. They couldn't make it, but no, they got it all. They got it all. But that's, I guess, why you play Elves. Let's see if maybe we can find just one single normal game in which we neither get stormed and in which neither, like the other one, the enemy plays 7 lands and then concedes. Maybe just one regular game. Maybe as well going first would be nice. In game 4, it's the 3rd game we go second. So, let's have a look. Maybe this will be possible this time. I already don't like what I see, but it doesn't matter. Oh god. Oh, yes, yes, yes. It's going to be the one turn kill combo. Amazing. Amazing. Well, doesn't matter. Let's just pretend we don't know what's going to happen. Maul of the Skyclaves, alright. Certainly don't need another Mystic Forge. We can put a stop. And forget about the stop, because we have a little mental problem here. I don't know, we can play this one for 3. Don't think it will make any difference, to be honest with you. We'll just pass. Oh, well, I wonder what's going to happen here. Amazing. Another Ulamog again. Again, Ulamog number 5, number 6 in 4 games. That is already great. No land draw. Amazing. Amazing game here. Really, really pleasurable. Let's take another look if we can continue this great gameplay. Oh, we go first. Another Ulamog. Again, another Ulamog, of course, because it is literally the only card we have in our deck that we can draw. Thanks to God, we drew the Ulamog yet again. Yeah, we start the game. We haven't seen Ugin in 10 games. Now they all come. No ramp artifacts, only Hedron Archive. Well, I guess this is the best we're going to get today, so we have to keep this hand. Really not much we can do about it. Let's see what's on top here. Serpent. Well, I would want to keep the Serpent, although I know I'm not going to draw any other land to play the Hedron Archive, but it's fine. Runaway Steamkin, alright, so that already means that it's probably going to be some kind of infinity combo. Now let's see if we can draw another land. Chandra Spitfire, sure. No land draw possible. Let's see if maybe we can draw next turn one land, otherwise we can just throw it. Temur Alchemist, sure. And there come the burn cards. Great. Okay, we draw a land. Well, we need to ramp. Not really much choice. I mean, enemy is probably going to kill us in 5 seconds here. But, well. Fervent Champion, amazing. Yeah. Great. $21 damage, so enemy already has lethal on board. Amazing. I mean, can we give up already? I think so, because there is no board clear we have for 7 mana. So that was a great game. That was a very, very pleasurable game. Again, Ulamog. Again, there he is. Yet again, in every start hand, we have to have the Ulamog, because without the Ulamog, we really couldn't play this game. So I'm grateful. I'm grateful to actually have this recorded. How great this works. Yeah, we'll just try to keep this hand, I guess, because it just seems that things are gonna go a lot worse from here on in. Ah, okay, enemy was even doing greater. Thank you so much, Engine, for providing. You know, I actually come to this game because I want to play Magic cards. Like, I want to actually play the game and, I don't know, interact or do something, have an opponent. But that, of course, is just, it's just absolutely ridiculous. Well, I must have a stroke or something. I mean, maybe someone has to call the ambulance because I don't see an Ulamog. I mean, still the game is pushing it with the Ugin here. They're still pushing it crazy. That in literally every hand that I start with, I have to have an 8 or a 10 drop. But let's see. Let's see, let's see, let's see. Wow, unbelievable here. Drawing actually a 6 drop is crazy. Let's have a look. But for sure in this game it's gonna be the lands. Going to be the lands that will prevent us from achieving anything here. But it's fine. It's fine. We can deal with it. Enemy obviously plays Phoenix Graveyard Interaction. Great. Great round here. Yeah, Ulamog. Thanks to God. Thanks to God he appeared in the end. I was really beginning to question if I put any in the deck. So that was a really tricky one here. But now I am at peace. Knowing that I have finally drawn the Ulamog, that really helps a lot to know that is still working. Let's see, enemies already comboing off. Yes, amazing. And another on top, another Phoenix on top, of course. Great. Great, great, great for the enemy here. Huge plays. I mean, we're basically already dead. There's really not any point of continuing to play here. I don't know why the enemy takes it so slow. It makes literally no sense why they play it so slow. But sure, if they want to play it 15, okay, maybe they just want another, maybe they want to find all their phoenixes until they pull off their combo. Fine by me, honestly. Radiant Fountain on top, that's super fine. Okay. Sure, let's just destroy this one. Doesn't matter. Finale of Promise, of course, on top. On top. Enemies doing great. Let's see if they have some other phoenixes they can throw in the bin before. Amazing. Now at least Ugin sends the enemy creatures in exile, so they will not be coming back after this. Yes, enemy had to think really a lot here. It's a very, very challenging game here. Maybe they get some more. Phoenix, let's see. Let's have a look. No, only the 2 so far. That's of course quite disappointing. Okay, great. Yeah. Good, good, great, amazing. Amazing. Down to 7. My turn. Up to 9. Up to 10. Of course, of course, of course they have a fading hope. Excuse me, excuse me. It is better than gold, better than gold. Enemy has the perfect answers, but that's fine. That's good. That's cool. Yeah, great. And the Phoenix, amazing. Amazing, amazing, amazing. well, so let's have a look. Probably enemies just gonna kill us now. I mean, that's what I expect, that we're literally just gonna die here. But, well, who knows? Who knows? Three new cards for 2 mana. Had worse deals. It's great. It's very good. There he comes, the Ox, great. Draws 3 cards. Let's see, another opt. Okay, we live. We live. We need to pay another life here to get rid of this card. Okay, so this is looking better. How much mana do we have left? That is 6. So, we probably want to pay this for, well, we probably want to pay this for 0, because it will be a 2-2 anyways. We can scry this one to the bottom. Back at 21 life. Okay. Then we can pass the turn. Sure. I don't know if the enemy understood that at least one of their phoenixes is never gonna come back. But I guess they did. Maybe they have some kind of secret weapon that I'm not aware of. But, well, let's see. Okay, no more phoenixes. That means they're probably just gonna concede. Okay, well, that worked at least. With some top decking from our side. Now let's see if we can continue the streak, getting the Ugin either in the starting hand or in the first draw. That, I think for all of the 6 games or 5 games that we played, we actually achieved this. Like, it should give some achievement button to unlock this. Against Broarnicus. There it is. The double Ulamog. Of course. Of course. No way, no way. I'll start hand without Ulamog. What are we talking about? Even the mulligan. There it is again. Yes, and with the Ugin. Amazing. Amazing, 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 amazing. I wonder the people who programmed this. What is this? The small indie company, Wizards of the Coast, unable to program a game where, yes, a million other cards in the deck, but it has to be the second Ugin. Well, at least it wasn't the Ulamog to be drawn here. It's just absolutely unbelievably pathetic what is going on here. Alright, great. Yes, light up the stage, do it. Again, we literally played against one single control or even mid-range deck. One single one, the one that conceded after playing 5 lands, and everything else has been aggro. Let's see, let's gain to life here. I mean, it will not matter at all, honestly. It will not make any difference because neither do we draw artifacts. Yeah, let's have it all. Yes, yes, yes. That is looking great. Yeah, let's light up the stage, of course. Maybe they can just one-turn kill me here. That would be a blessing. Gear to Lava Runner. Oh, amazing. Good, great. That was a great turn for the enemy. Hedron Archive. I mean, we can play it. I guess we're just dead next turn because it doesn't matter. Nothing really matters here, but sure. Let's see, can they pull out 12? They should be able. It's 4 cards. There shouldn't be any issue here. Okay. Yes, yes, yes. Play it all. Great. Well, then at least next turn we are dead. That is good to know. Mystic Forge. We don't really need a second Mystic Forge here. Okay, down to 8. Amazing. Let's see what we're going to top deck. Of course, another Spirit Dragon. That was exactly what I was looking for. Thanks to God. Maybe we draw an Ulamog. No! No Ulamog! Oh, that is very disappointing. That is very, very disappointing. Well, we can play the Mystic Forge, play the Serpent for 3. Will it make any difference? Maybe we live one more turn. I guess. Shouldn't really make any difference. I mean, they give 3 to our face. Nah, I don't know. I guess that's the best. I don't assume that they have trample, so it's gonna be enough having the Stonecoil Serpent available here. Well, we actually need this mana to play the Ugin if we want to play it next turn, but that I'm afraid is not gonna be possible. Yeah, amazing. Down to 9. Two lightning, two Wizard's Lightning right off the top. Excellent, excellent gameplay here. The good old Hearthstone lifestyle. Just whatever they need. But it's great, it's great. Let's see if we have a... Let's see if maybe we get to Ulamog in the starting hand now. That would be quite amazing. Let's have a look here. But I'm glad that I'm recording it because people would say, no, what is statistically it's impossible. You can't have so many Ulamogs. You cannot draw so many. It is impossible. Sometimes you have to draw good cards as well, right? But, well, let's see. Oh, no Ulamog this time. Okay, I was too crazy. I think the game got really confused here because the Metalwork Colossus is even more expensive. So I assume the game was expecting to, like, kick me even lower in the balls by giving me the higher valued mana card. Not understanding, though, that this is actually a desirable card for me to have in my hand. So, yeah, tricky. But no Ulamog, so that's really crazy. Ah, Goblins. Goblins is great, of course. Another aggro deck. It's like best of one historic, obviously, literally only exists of aggro meta. It's nice though for new people. They will be able to experience all the different varieties of aggro decks that there are. in this beautiful game. So basically just pay good attention. You will see all possible varieties of aggro decks that exist. Let's see. It's already probably should have played the blast zone instead of getting upset like a crazy, but doesn't matter. Let's take a 10 damage here. That's huge. That's great, of course. Yeah, I can play the Forsaken Monument, but I am dead. Am I dead? Let's see. Look, I can play the Forsaken Monument. That's amazing. I can play the Metalwork Colossus, gain 2 life, go up to 11. Does it make any difference? I mean, probably it doesn't. But let's see. I mean, it really doesn't. But of course, there's Moxus as well, so never didn't have it. Never didn't have it. Let's see if we can play another one of these great games. Ah! Now. Now, if this mustn't be the final, the greatest of all hands that we could expect. 3 Ulamogs and Ugin. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I'm being recorded. Maybe the people are taping me or something. I don't know. This is this is actually beyond ridiculous. This is I I don't know what to say. This is the ultimate. Maybe I should keep this hand. Maybe I should keep this hand to see if it actually works. Sure, this one is just as bad. Okay, another Ulamog, of course, no doubt. Having to play the Ulamog is one of the greatest pleasures that we can think about. Oh wait, I only bought him 2? Okay, sure. Then we can keep the Bastion, we can put on the core. Sure, Mystic Forge seems like an excellent draw here. Against mono white angels. Thanks to God. Just another aggressive deck. I wonder, out of all the people that play this game in Historic, is it that no one plays any kind of regular deck in the best of one? Is it really like that? Is it like no one else does it? Yes, Angel of Vitality, great. I mean, the enemy, literally, I know that... Oh, okay, I shut up. I wanted to say that they have the collective company. Obviously they don't. I shut up. I say nothing. Obviously they don't. My turn. Let's put this one below. Let's cry this one away. Let's cry this one away. Okay, only land cards. Doesn't matter. Resplendent Angel. Now that's a big pity. My turn. Sure, we can draw this card. We can play this land. We can play this 1 for 0 because we don't need it. Okay, Ulamog here certainly is a good one. So we exile the Resplendent Angel and the Speaker of Heavens because those ones keep making the value for the enemy. This one we can play for 0 as well. Then we can play the Mind Stone. We can play the Mazemind Tome. We can play another Mazemind Tome. And we can attack with both. Now it's only a question of time until we draw the Ugin, exile all their permanents and basically just beat them to death. So that worked at least. Sure, another Resplendent Angel is certainly not gonna save them here. Yeah. We don't even need to block that. Sure, that's fine by me. Yeah. My turn. Let's play the Fair. Let's play the Mazemind Tome. Let's say good game. And that's it. So that's how the deck is supposed to function. Once it functions, you basically just play down all your cards. Funny-wise, with the Quadro, with the triple Uginator, with the triple Uginator superpower. But well. Opponent goes first. This seems like a more or less keepable hand, actually. Of course, there are many ways to change and optimize the deck. Yeah, would never doubt that for sure. The land composition is not ideal either, but once the combination works, it works. Okay, it's goblins again. Great. So that's gonna be a quick game. Please, please, let's just get it done. Yes, yes, yes. Treasure token, amazing, amazing, amazing. Let's go. There's nothing to think about. Nothing to think about. Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna leave this one. It doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. The goblins is of course the worst matchup you can imagine. For any kind of deck, it doesn't matter now if we would play Esper Control here or Green or whatever. Goblins is just one of the fastest and most strong decks. And yeah, so there's not really any point of wasting my time. Let's have a look. I go first. I was almost getting on a cold turkey here. Without the Ulamog in my start hand. I'm very, very happy that it returned and that we could have played it again. Of course, now this time we didn't have the pleasure of Ulamogging. So let's see here. Mirrodin's Core, for example, definitely a definitely a card that does not belong in here, because with that one, especially in the first some turns, you can put counters. Ah, again goblins. Thanks to God. Thanks to God. More goblin action. That, of course, is huge. Huge. I guess that one game that we made against the Angels, it just must have somehow triggered the engine to the point of goblination. Yeah, let's play your prospector. Ah, no, it's a chieftain. Very good, very well chosen, the chieftain here. Excellent choice to smack us in the face. Wow, great. I almost feel like playing the Ugin here and plussing it. I mean, how bad can it be? For 4 mana, can we really lose it? Hobgoblin Bandit Lord. Well, certainly know who's gonna get exiled. All of them. Yes, yes. Makafrak. The question is, does he have the Maxus in his hand? I am 1000% sure that he has the Maxus in his hand. Anyways, Ugin the Ineffable. Definitely a card we want to keep here. So we're gonna exile these guys. Gonna play the Mazemind Tome. We're gonna draw a card. Don't have enough mana to play it, so we will pass. Is the last card the Maxus? No, it's... Ah, okay, he's gonna take the Maxus now. Okay. Okay. That's cool, though. That's fine. Yes, there it is. Finally. No land in hand, though. So, let's see. Is he gonna play both Prospectors? No, he only plays one. That could be a minor mistake here. So, we will kill the Prospector, of course. Then we will play the Ugin. We will play the Mind Stone for free. Let's see what's on the top of our deck. Another land card. Then we will draw a card. Another land card. And I guess we will pass the turn. Now they will top deck a land card. Come on, do it. Do it! No, they don't. Okay. Okay, so there is... You're telling me that there is actually a chance of winning this game. Which is almost making me uncomfortable. Now, let the games begin. There's the Mystic Forge. Certainly don't want this card on top. Yes, come on. Certainly don't want this card on top. This one we play for 0. Oh, I had forgotten that I don't have the Forsaken Monument. Well, in this case, we will play Ulamog. We will exile 2 of their lands. And then we will use Ugin to exile their creatures. And then basically they don't have really a lot to play anymore. One more? Why not? Why not? After having our ass beaten by 20 aggro decks in a row, maybe it's a slight possibility of still winning some games. To finish this on good terms. Let's see first of all if we have the Ulamog in the starting hand. No, we don't. No ramp is always painful. I mean, Hedron Archive is just slow. I guess we could keep this. I'm not entirely sure. I'm not really sure. Maybe we should give it... Oh yeah, this looks a lot better. There we can drop the Ugin. Let's see, we would like to have some land cards in this case. At least one land card on top would be nice. Serpent not necessary. Is it going to be Elves? No! It is not. It's a love-struck beast. That is a rare sight. It is blue. Oh, it is Adventure! My man! Adventure gets a greeting. I like people. Adventure. I used to play a lot of Adventure. That is a really, really nice thing to play. They probably have the give back to hand thingy, so we will really need to play a lot of pressure here. But that's fine, they cannot even give so many cards back to our hands like we're going to play them now. So let's have a look. I mean, they can give 3 artifacts back to our hands if they have the Brazen Baora. They don't, they go for the ramp. Sure. Then let's see how long they can keep this up. Or maybe they still have the Brazen Baora, of course. It's a Plains. Okay, so they're playing some kind of 5-color. You have a Swamp as well. A Mountain. Okay. Funny, funny. Let's see, another Forest. Alright, sure. Love-struck Beast. Sure, that's no problem for me. My turn. Sure, I don't want to have this land on top. Let's play the Mind Stone. Let's I guess play another Mystic Forge here. Let's exile. Oh, Aetherflux Reservoir, very welcome here. Mazemind Tome. That's why we play the Reservoir, because it's going to be a kind of alternative win condition here. I guess we can draw the Ulamog since we have a gazillion mana. And just pass the turn here. Then we can play the Ulamog from hand and play whatever is on top of our deck. Okay, they ram for more. Sure. I wonder what they play. Maybe Coma. Maybe some kind of turn. Ah, but they're looking for a lot of forest. I mean, every land is now any land, so it doesn't matter. Another Plains. Sure. What is it gonna be? The Beanstalk Giant itself. Okay, that's fine. My turn. My turn. Well, we could start with the Ulamog. The question is, what do we exile? Sacrifice any god cards. I mean, I don't know whether they just take it for ramp. I guess we don't really want to find out. We can exile the Beanstalk Giant and... Oh, okay. Okay. No more questions, Your Honor. One more and that should be it. Then I guess the deck's power has been demonstrated, has been proven. Successfully proven, I want to add. Opponent goes first. No Ulamog in hand. That's very, very shocking actually. Sure, let's give it a try. Let's see if maybe we can find... don't really need the fountain on top. Okay, they didn't really care for playing an artifact game here. That's fine with me. We actually got a pack, so we must open it. Tradition commands it. The question is, do we push our luck? Do we push our luck one more turn? Or do we just cherish the final game of the enemy conceding? No, let's have another one. Let's have another one. Still some minutes left over. And then I think we are going to change the game. Aaron the Ace 15. Okay, this hand seems reasonable. Let's just make a courtesy tab here. Oh my, is it going to be another... Is it going to be another Phoenix deck? Phoenix? Kaka! Okay, this time we are the top kek. Enemy does not seem to have any counter spells, which is very welcome. Or is it control? I guess we will find out. Alright. I guess we play the Mazemind Tome. I guess we play the Colossus. And pass the turn. Okay, so looks like they play the yeah. Okay, now that should be it. That should be it. We're just going to leave it there. Certainly we could do some improvements at the end of this turn, I guess, for what it's worth. Let's have a look here. For what it's worth, the Mirrodin's cores are really not so necessary to have in the deck if you don't play any colored cards. Of course, they are pretty useless actually. Probably more reasonable to replace them with maybe a Blinkmoth, a Nexus, or I don't know, any cool Field of Ruin could go in there. Labyrinth of Scophos to remove creatures from attacking. Maybe Mobilized Districts more, I don't know. Certainly not Mirrodin's core, not necessary here. Ulamog, definitely a key card here. Very important to have it in your starting hand, like we did, thanks to God. Many games we had him. Otherwise, it's a fun deck. It's definitely fun deck. Once you survive the first 3-4 turns against whatever deck you're up to, it really gets rolling very quickly. good ramp with the Mind Stone, with the Archive, the Mystic Forge. It's just a fun card to play. It's just a really fun card to play. For Sec Monuments, maybe you could up the count there. Like you see, the Colossus, I don't know, I like it. 2 copies seem to be reasonable. Once you get everything rolling, you can just like play them in between as like a little treat you give. And yeah, aside of that, I hope you like the deck. I think I have fun playing it always. Usually, always. And thank you very much for watching, and have a nice day. Bye bye.